He approached the vehicle. He asked me for license, proof of insurance, registration. I gave him everything. He asked me if I had been drinking. Like I said, I told him about the wine because it was early on through the night.
All right, so first question is, why is he testifying in his criminal case? You don't have to testify, right? If you testify, you have to tell the truth, but you don't have to. Nobody can force you. So why do you do that? And then you go on the stand and admit, literally confess to the commission of a crime, or at least to parts of it, right? So, yeah, not good. But I think I know why.
And he told me to take his stuff out of the car to do a sobriety test.
What did he do then?
Yeah, if you see there, apparently he didn't have a lawyer. Yeah, that happens when you don't have a lawyer. I mean, it seems like the defense table is empty while the defendant is testifying. I'm guessing he did not have a lawyer. I don't know. Or maybe it's his lawyer asking him questions. Maybe it's his lawyer asking him to confess. I don't know. There's very, very, very few cases in which you would actually testify, okay? In a criminal matter, at least.
After the field sobriety test?
Completed the field sobriety test, felt pretty comfortable about it.
Okay, felt pretty comfortable about it. I don't know how many people have told me this. Oh, I did pretty well. Remember, they're not pass or fail. It's just degrees of failure. They're looking for cues of intoxication or of impairment, okay? That's what they're looking for. They're not looking for cues that you're not impaired. They're only looking for the cues that actually suggest you might be impaired. Remember that. So it's your choice if you do the field sobriety test, but honestly, why? I mean, they'll tell the jury that you refused, but I mean, that's a simple explanation. I mean, they're testing your balance, right? I could do those tests if stone cold sober after my 3 cups of coffee. I could do those tests. I could pass them because nobody can pass. They're only grading you on degrees of failure, okay?
He gave me the breathalyzer, and that is what I had failed. Right as I got into the back of that car, went to the office.
Okay, why is he admitting he failed the breathalyzer? And what does that mean? The breathalyzer just registers a BAC, or a breath alcohol concentration, right? So, I mean, I don't know why he did that, but okay.
Officer station was sitting on a bench in handcuffs.
Essentially, you admit that you were drinking. You admit that you drove your vehicle. You don't even...
Yeah. It was his lawyer who was asking him questions. I can see him now sitting in his... Why would his lawyer ask him to confess? I don't understand. I would never do that, but okay.
Dispute that you blew a 132, do you? Is that a yes or no?
Yes, because I was sober at the time.
But at the time you blew into the instrument, it was a .132, right?
Yes.
You weren't drinking it in the vehicle as you were driving along, though, were you?
No.
No other questions.
Okay, so I don't know why the lawyer let him testify. The prosecutor just asked him if he agreed that he blew a .132. That's a DUI. That's above .08. That's a standard DUI right there. Why did he admit to that? What purpose? Let them prove it. It was a breath case. You have all kinds of defenses against a breath case, okay? Like, I mean, on a breath case, I think if you're like, what was it, .11 or something like that? I'm not sure if .132, but I know that lower levels of .1, the margin of error alone gets you closer to .08. And then if you add some other things about the body temperature, stuff like that, it gets you that all they can prove is you're maybe a little below, a little higher, but they can't go beyond that. So yeah, do not testify. Do not do their case for them. The prosecutor, if you confess in front of a jury, you will be convicted, and there's no lawyering that's going to help you with that, okay? A lawyer might be able to preclude a confession obtained improperly by the prosecutor or obtained improperly by law enforcement prior to the trial, but there's no way an attorney will be able to preclude a confession that you made on the stand during your criminal trial with your attorney present. There's no way, okay? Might as well just plead guilty and go away, right? That's it. So, guys, remember, the most important thing you can do, the best thing you can do to help your case is shut the fuck up. Don't answer questions, okay? I really don't know why his lawyer put him on the stand like that. I mean, I can only guess, but I I mean, I don't know what happened in this case, but he probably got convicted. He confessed that he was driving. He confessed that he was under the influence. He confessed that he drank before driving. He admitted that the breathalyzer had a specific reading, but I was not drunk. I was not impaired. I mean, so, it's just like, it's a problem. Okay. So best advice, don't testify. Talk to your lawyer. If your lawyer tells you to testify, maybe you want to get a second opinion. There might be a reason to testify, but not to confess. If you're going to testify, there has to be a point to the story that would at least give the jury a basis for saying not guilty. I don't think he gave them anything. Anything he did, he's just confirmed the prosecutor's case. And you can see the prosecutor's going happy, a little pep in his step as he's going back to his table next to the cop because he's done. Guys, don't answer questions.